Hi folks, and welcome back to some more Ultimate General Civil War. We're going to jump into the Battle of Brock Road in a moment on the 6th of May 1864. But first, I just want to say, you've probably already seen some of this, but a big thanks to everyone who's currently donated to our Ukraine appeal. For those of you who don't know, myself and I and a good friend, Stephen White, we're going to be raising funds to purchase and buy an ambulance. We're going to deliver it to Ukraine in the end of September, if all goes to plan. I've got a video up on it. Go take a look. Big thanks to everyone who's donated and shared the video and everything else so far. If you can help out, that'll be awesome. Links down in the description down below. So let's jump back into the Brock Road. Our army is participating in the major offensive at the area known as the Wilderness. Remember, we fought in this area before the Battle of Chancellorsville last year. In fact, the soldiers fighting in this area in 1864 came across many skeletons that had been unearthed of the casualties from last year. Soldiers often buried in mass graves too shallow, soil blown away. Animals dug them up to get at them. They found lots of bleached bones, which would have been quite disconcerting, I would imagine. So you can spare 1.5 corps for the assault, and it is expected that you will outnumber your enemy. Move your troops carefully through the forest and dislodge A.P. Hill from his position. This did not go according to plan for the Union Army, because Lee realised with his vastly outnumbered army that fighting in densely wooded terrain negated some of the benefits of the Union numbers and the advantage in artillery that the North had, exactly as he did at Chancellorsville. So this could be quite rough for us. We'll see how we go. I believe 2nd Corps got absolutely pasted quite hard at the previous battle at Chickamauga. So we're going to put them in as the reinforcements, and it's going to be 1st Corps leading the way in the assault. 24 out of 25? 24 out of 25? Are we missing a brigade in the 1st Corps? Let me just go check on that. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Well, that doesn't add up then. Something doesn't seem right. Anyway, we'll put them back in. We'll see what's going on. I guess we will figure this out one way or another and see what's happening. So, 16, 17, 23, 4... That says 25 to me. I don't know why it says 24. Maybe something isn't allowed. Who knows? We'll figure this out. Saying we can't put one from there into there. But anyway, it is what it is. Let's start the battle. It seems we outnumber the rebels, and their brigades are scattered in the woods trying to exploit the good cover behind Brock Road. Okay, we're going to maybe have to try and outflank this position, because direct assaults across open ground into woodlands, we know how those go, right? Let's see what we've got next. March down the Orange Plank Road and attack the rebels. This might be a very brutal game that does not give us the time we need to outflank the enemy. There's one objective. It's going to be, is this going to be straight across the fields into the jaws of death? This looks like a possibility. Okay, so if we have some brigades that could take this road here, it's still going across open fields, but I like the idea of trying to outflank much more than just charging across the middle. We are going to have something at the front line across the middle as well, but we can maybe do some good up there. Let's have a look. So maybe we should put the battered brigades. I don't think we have too many battered brigades in 1st Corps. I think they did a pretty good job. I don't want the skirmishers going right down the middle. We want those on a flank where we can... Do I want to do I don't think it's worth trying to do a double flanking maneuver. I think we pick one side and go for it. I think that's the best bet. So let's put the sharpshooters up here where we can make some difference. The artillery is probably going to be best placed right in the woods, firing forwards and firing out. I think that's probably going to be for the best. And other than that, we just have a very heavy skirmish screen. So, okay, so let's put just a line of good quality soldiers up front. We have, everyone's good quality soldiers in our army. We don't have any lacquers and layabouts anymore. That's a pretty solid line. We're going to need something. I put Badger's Brigade on that flank in the river. Go and have a wash. Anyway, we are going to have to line this up properly. So our second line, am I going to have reserves? I might have reserves. I don't think the artillery... Do you know what's not come across? The cavalry. I think the cavalry... No, there is some. Washington's Rangers, they're there. They want to be out there going there. They're hot-footing across, though. And I could take some cannons... I don't have to have all the cannons in the front. We've got a lot of cannons, which is excellent news. All right, we've got Bear Box Brigade and Alex's Royal Guard. I do need a fairly hefty flanking force, though, to turn this. And if the enemy want to come out, I don't know what time we're going to have. If the enemy want to come out and attack us, if they do surge across the field, I think it's very unlikely. But we shouldn't have any issues there whatsoever. So we've got artillery. If I'm going on the attack, I probably want smoothbores over there. So let's see what we can send up that side. The Cascade Cannons. There's one. We're just going to pile it up here. It's going to be a bit of a road jam. Scribner's rifled guns. Cummins, they're rifled guns. They're 20-pounder Parrots, right? Yeah. Ben's battery, they're Parrots. So we've got 4 lots. We've got 3 lots of artillery and 2 going on the flank. Is that going to be the best bet? I don't think the artillery going up there is going to be able to keep up with it. I think we're going to put the artillery on this front. And then we're just going to rely on numbers to outflank the enemy. I think this is how we're going to do it. We're going to have to make sure that artillery can fire from a position of some sort of cover, though. Oh, we've got Frangus's battery. I could send one. Let's send one and see if this works. Put them right at the front. All right, let's click Start Battle, pause straight away. I still don't have an idea of the time. Let's get stuff into some fighting positions then, because this looks like it's going to be quite brutal. We put those guys in there. That'll do. Actually, keep them back in the woods. We don't need them right in the front getting shot at straight away, because that would be bad. So a little bit of cover at the back, and we can just position them up again. I don't really want to go charging out into open ground, if I'm honest. Let's go like that, see where we get to. We can move some artillery forwards a bit. We won't see much. What I will do is deploy skirmishers. Ah, okay. I didn't see that battery there. That's not a problem, though. Move forward. We'll get the artillery forward. And then what we've got this huge... Can I do all 3 at once like that? No, it just does the one. Right. We're going to go up there. And we're going to hope there's nothing in the bloody way that's going to stop us. Let's head for that. Yeah, let's get the artillery moving up as well. And the skirmishers, actually, we've got some sharpshooters. They can go out front, which is excellent. So this is going to be a fair... Oh, definitely get the cavalry out there so we can see up ahead. We're going to have a pretty good force, and I'm going to reposition them as they arrive at this crossroads. This is where... And let's hope that the Rebs don't, see this coming. Because this could be a terrible disaster. Right, let's get things moving on. And what we would like are skirmishers out there, because we need some vision. And what I should probably do is put some skirmishers there. And the St. McCrackens. So this is going to obviously devolve into... frontal assault at some point, but hopefully we're going to be able to get the flanking troops in position first. I am not seeing... Did I do the skirmishers there? I did. Who's not moving? These guys in the middle. And Clemens' brigade. Do I want any reserves at this side? Probably. I probably do. Because I don't... Actually, tell you what I'll do. I'll bring them down here. Because I think this is... I think this is probably... We're weaker on this side, definitely. So we should have a look down there. At the moment, we can see nothing. Oh, we've found enemies. Right. Get shooting them. Get shooting them, boys. St. McCrackens, get to the edge of this wood. Tall's brigade. Let's put some skirmishers out from you guys as well. Out to the edge of the wood. We need vision. This is good so far. This is all good. We've spotted the enemy. There's artillery in the trees. Okay. Our own artillery fires at the skirmishers. That's not going to have a huge effect, as you would expect. Right, bring our guys down. There's no particular rush for this to get into position. We're absolutely fine. We've got 2 lots of artillery here, which do I want to put them... I could put them in the... well, put them out in the open's a bit bloody risky, isn't it? Because counter battery fire. Don't retreat. You can give the orders to hold, right? Halt. It's not halt. Well, it does not withdraw, definitely. It's hold fire. That's not what we want. Well, a halt might just stop... Well, it might just stop them retreating. I don't think it actually prevents them... guys, I think you might need to get going a bit faster. We'll have to put these guys at the back, I think. I was hoping going along this road might speed things up a bit, but I don't know that it is. Right, so what we want is a grand outflanking position as we bring the cavalry around, and this looks like we might actually get one. So we should see a couple of brigades here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them onto this angle like this. Was there someone actually going down there that I've... Someone is. You. Okay. Actually, you can just carry on up there. We want more in the outflanking force. So, what can we see? Can we see anything, in fact? I feel like we have a decent force down here, so let's put the brigades into line. Has the game complained about our time at the moment? I don't see that ticking away, unless it's that. No, that's the time. Okay, so I think it's just a case of we go until we're done. I think it wants us to capture this road. Into the woods. On the double, folks. On the double. We need to also outflank these pesky bastards over here. Which we will. The artillery is in position. This is excellent. Into that wheat field, I think. And let's go like this. And let's start deploying skirmishers and see if we can get the cavalry behind as well. We're going to spot something on the edge of that wood. I'm fairly certain of it. We have... Where's the skirmishers of those? He's over there. Okay, that's fine. Tall's brigade. We definitely need to bring up some artillery. It ain't any good to us back there. And I think the heavy fighting's going to be up here, so I'm going to send my leader in that direction. And we've got two lots of cannons there, so I think we can probably afford to put some at the front where we can maybe see. So the skirmishers have been spotted, which is surprising, right? Of all things. There we go. Just going to go back into the woods there. Now, the question is, do I want to go for this? I'm going to sneak around this edge because I want to see where the enemy are. I know it says we outnumber the enemy. I don't believe it. I'll believe it when I see it. Let's put it like that. Clemens, boys, let's get some... We can hide in that cornfield. That's excellent. Yorkshire Volunteers. We've got some really good quality troops out here, but we need to get things forward where we can see what's going on. Look at this. The Yorkshire Volunteers and the Lancashire Fusiliers fighting side by side. Isn't that awesome? As friends. As one. Right then. We have spotted the enemy. Let's dismount the cavalry and let's get into the back of these woods. Let's also bring the skirmishers up, and I think we can actually outflank this position, and with our Sharps rifles we should be in a decent position. Let's get Frangus's battery up close. There's nothing there that's really causing any more of a problem. And let's bring the Solstice shooters up. So Bearbox men, Alex's guard. We've cleared the skirmishers out here. Advance. And what I will do is I will take Bearbox guys, put them in that wood there. Actually, I think we can maybe start looking like this. We're about ready to start rolling up the enemy here. I have to be a little bit careful. The sharpshooters, they're starting to do some work. Excellent. We have found... Oh, we have found quite a flipping enemy at that. Right. Let's skedaddle. They have got quite the force in there. Okay, this is going to be a solidly defended wood. This is okay, though. This is okay. We've seen nothing down here, which is bizarre and unexpected. Let me get into the woods. We need to get contact with the enemy so we can see where they are. Have we got artillery on this side? Let's bring this up. This is okay. That looks like an odd position right there. But as this force closes in, and it's going to close in... Hang on, let's just make sure we've got them all selected. It is time to outflank our enemies. Let's get into position like this. And let's get these cavalry right round the back. Actually, I think we're going to run into... I did spot some enemy cavalry down here. The sharpshooters doing some good work. We've lost sight of the enemy. We've only got 19 kills. It's not massive, but it is something. Let's get some sharpshooters or some skirmishers a bit further forward. You're probably thinking that I'm being way too cautious at the moment. I'm just trying to minimize casualties. This is surprising. Okay, this is very surprising. Let's get into the trees down there. Let's bring the artillery forward. I'm fairly certain there's going to be something down here. I'm fairly certain. We're going to go and hide in the cornfield. Let's get the infantry backing this up. How far do we advance down here then? Cascade cannons. Get them into the field where they can see. We need the artillery forward. Okay, I think we're in a position. Did you guys retreat? I can't tell. Right then, let's get you on the edge of that wood. You on the edge of that wood. And at this point, we're going at the double. And this is when we also... We go for it. Let's go and see where the enemies are. And let's make sure we've got some help down here. And the sharpshooters, it is time to come around that flank. We're engaging now. This is where we kick off. Right, get into the trees. Get into the trees. This is super important now. And also you guys can stop going at the double because we have engaged the enemy, which is excellent. Let's go forwards. At this point we should probably be... Do I bring on the general engagement? I don't know. Do we? Do we? Right, let's get the skirmishers up through here. You guys. Oh, we've found the enemy. Right, okay. General engagement time, I would say. It looks like we do outnumber the enemy. Let's get the skirmishers and the cavalry around that side. That'll be excellent. Get marking where he's needed and bring up the artillery. I think that position's going to get outflanked horribly. I really do. Oof, the skirmishers are taking some punishment there, but that's kind of what we have them for, right? Not for taking punishment, but for soaking up shots that would otherwise be sinking into the flanks of our infantry regiments and brigades, which would be terrible. Okay, we've spotted them. The skirmishers are going up. They can at least go in. We're going to have, on this side, let's put them in the trees there, and let's get Badger's brigade to come around the flank. Oh my word, I think this is something that I think we can absolutely just annihilate the enemy at this point. We advance. We make sure the artillery goes forward. Skirmishers go forward. Let's send things in. Let's get into the flank of... Can you get on the flank of that guy, please? On the double. There's a little bit more priority now. Oh, we've got stuff. Can we get those? Can we go change of plans? Oh, okay. Rebel counterattack that we weren't expecting. I wondered why the timing was not showing up there. General, your task to repulse AP Hill's Corps from Brock Road has become more complicated. Texas Brigade, the vanguard of Longstreet's corps, has been spotted. It is more than certain that Longstreet is advancing to attack us. I thought this was going to be the case. In order to secure Brock Road, we must also fortify these woods and repel the attackers. Well, that we can do, because we're in a good position for that. Moreover, we cannot lose control of our headquarters at Hickman's Field. I think... Do we have reinforcements come on? Yes, okay, so they can take care. They can take care of the reinforcements. Do you think we can crush this bit in the middle, before the Texas Brigade turns up. Because I honestly think we can. I think we can trash this. And the Lancashire Regiment. Come on, if we move quickly here. The Sean's Brigade getting involved here as well. Okay, bring you guys out to the edge of this wood, definitely. I definitely think we can do this. So we've lost some skirmishers. Or rather, the skirmishers are running away. Get these brigades in here. This artillery battery is about to just melt. Yeah, I thought that was going to be the case. So if the cavalry and the sharpshooters can come and make a massive difference here, this will be awesome. That artillery battery is just completely trashed. Haha, that's great news. That cavalry is about to get smashed as well. So far so good. We have, I mean, we need the artillery at the top here. Bull's Brigade move in. Solstice shooters, the skirmishers. Everything's sort of left us behind. This is going to be interesting. Hang on, bring those guys up and then blast away at that. Here we go. We've seen the first corps down here. Let's go and see if we can slow them down a little bit. Because I think we can do immense damage here. If we can get our guys in properly. Go and shoot Stone's division up. Walker's division. Come on, we can smash these guys. We can smash them. But we have to be quick. The Lancashire Fusiliers. There ain't no space for skirmishers. Get everyone back to your parents. Nope. Hang on. We need to bring these two artillery batteries down up close now, where it matters. Tall's Brigade, get back in there. They're routing. There. That's brilliant news. That is brilliant news. We need some firepower into the side of there. Absolutely. Come on, in. In. And can we hold these guys off? It's going to cause the enemy to come charging at us. Oh god, if I could get shooting at them when they're in the river, that would be perfect. So we're going to probably sacrifice that cavalry, to be quite honest. I suspect that's going to be a thing. Right then, watch out fellas. Badger's Brigade looking a little bit shot up there. The Ohio Volunteers are going to try and get onto the side of Badger's men down here. And the Yorkshires, just come on, charging through. Keep going, keep going. We've repulsed the attacks over here, which is excellent. We need to get guys back in this. Come on. On the double. On the double. The enemy are in a terrible position, by and large. Frisian Volunteers. Chris Pinckney's Brigade. Have we lost a load of men? We have. I'm going to put you on the flank. You're going to be like a reserve. You're going to come in a lot faster. Let's get El Generalissimo back in here as well. You just... Tell you what, let's bring sharpshooters and stuff down here. The cavalry is facing off against some serious infantry firepower down there, which is not good. We want to withdraw, but we want to also hold this line here if we can. Actually, you two can... You'll be well positioned like that. Oh, we've got an enemy brigade in there. Cheeky, cheeky. You get over there. I mean, you guys, come on the flank. I've got skirmishers everywhere, and they're just not being effective. Come on, we need to get in. Sean's Brigade. I don't know where to put Sean's Brigade. At the moment, pause. We've got a whole new corps coming in here. So probably need to reinforce this area, as I think this area can hold itself. But what I will need to do, let's find something that's broken up. Kennedy. What are you armed with? Lorenz's. I should probably leave a brigade to hold this area, because I don't trust. I mean, we might get outflanked. There might be enemy cavalry. I think that'll be the best thing to do. So we've got proper fighting cavalry there. Okay, where can we get you guys in? I'm going to put them down this side of the battlefield. Oh, God, we need skirmishers down here. Let's bring them in. And this artillery battery is now well out of the fight up there. So let's bring these guys in. Yikes. I mean, we're doing some good, but we need to be closer. So what have we got over here? We should have quite a force. Let's send you guys over there, right? I'll send them over that way. And then the rest probably reinforce in the centre. I've just moved Kennedy's men out, which is probably not what I wanted to do, but that's all right. And we've got 2 brigades here that can definitely reinforce the centre. Okay, let's just bring them up so we can find them. More importantly, let's get these guns into play up close. Right, let's put them in here. Play. 2nd Corps under McClellan has arrived. So we need to just basically, I want to form a line across here. And then we should be pretty good. And I think we can probably get the Rebs to route out of this. Salter's shooters are taking up a better angle. Oh, on the double, fellas. On the double. Oh, we've found more of them down there. Our sharpshooters are going to just try and hold off. Actually, I don't think you're even going to do that. We're going to pull back. And Chris Pinckney's brigade, actually, just to hold this flank as a bit of support. Right then, get the cavalry out of there. Mount up. We don't want them involved in that at all. Nice. We're chasing artillery and everything off here. This is exactly what we wanted. Get that thing shot. Bear box, man. Okay, bear box taking some casualties coming into this wood. This is not good. We'll rejoin the skirmishers over there. What's the situation down here? Run out there and blast that artillery in the face. That would be wonderful. And Badger's men, should we do the same? Yep, let's do the same. 1 volley and then charge. Come on, there is absolutely no need for all of this. We should be in a position where we can just shoot these guys out now. Come on, you're going to have to turn your attention to that, I think. Chase that brigade off. And then, oh God, we found some more stuff over there. Right, the skirmishers through the woods. Now, please. Right now. We have a brigade over here. We're going to get outflanked here if we're not careful. I'm going to have to bring Chris Pinckney's men over to help. So suddenly looking a bit more desperate. And the Ohio Volunteers, well, that artillery battery is standing and fighting to the death, which is amazing. Unexpected. We're looking like we're forming a bloody line here. Everyone rejoin your forces and your outfits. Badger's men. I don't know where Badger's men are going. Okay, they're down there. This is serious and intense. Shoot that. Shoot whatever. We have a brigade running off there. Okay, we might be in a spot of bother. So we're going to put two divisions in like that. You make sure you get there and get opened up on the enemy. Excellent, we've routed a big artillery battery. Let's bring Frangus's battery down here, where it can definitely help. And we've got the cavalry out on the flanks. We're going to try and do something with that. I should have do I have lots of troops? We've got lots of sharpshooters over here. Right then, get down the side. What else is left up here? Supplies. Bring the supplies right down the middle. Cummins battery. Okay, your job now is to replace these lot over here. We are generally winning, I feel, but let's get the sharpshooters through. Badger's men go and form a line over there. Oh, God. Casualties. Casualties. Pretty intense. We need to be outflanking this. Actually, what we need to do is get on the side of this artillery down here. We've got a lot of brigades. I suspect we're not going to be 2-star brigades when all this is said and done afterwards. I think we're going to have to replace with a lot of casualties. The Royal Guards are trying to get in. Right, you guys. Actually, you guys can go down there. And then these closer ones are just going to have to go straight in to reinforce. Oof, we are taking some heavy losses. Come on. Come on, get these. You should be in the bloody woods. We've got fresh men, thankfully. Let's bring them in like this. Get the artillery up close. The artillery needs to up close. We need to take this place, which we haven't done yet. Although I do feel like we're in the process of it. Nice! We've got an artillery battery on the run over here. Let's get these guys in. Ohio outlaws. We don't need to be sat taking unnecessary casualties. Here we go. Right then, Thompson sharpshooters. There's a whole lot of stuff over here. A whole lot of stuff. We're going to take some firepower from that sodding thing, but that's okay. Deliver a volley. Dismount. Bit of cover in the cornfield. That's actually quite good. And let's see if we can chase off one or more of these things. Come on, big volley. Shooting artillery. Nice. First one gone. I see some cavalry is coming to show us our place in the world. Perfect. Another one gone into the flank of this brigade here. Sean's brigade is possibly just overextended a little bit because he's not in the woods anymore. The Lancashire Fusiliers. My God, the losses. The losses are insane. Gone are the days where, you know, you take light losses and moving into position. Now, everyone means business these days. This is serious stuff. It looks like we might, and I say just might, have fought off Longstreet's attack over here. Right, let's get on the other side of this river. So far, this manoeuvre has worked quite well. I don't know if the Rangers can actually reach that thing. They're probably going to have to cross the river, are they? You might not. If we can chase the artillery off, though, that's like a big help. Ooh. Into the trees, please. As long as there's no more outflanking movements down here, then we're good. Whoops. Hang on. Oh, brilliant. Bring these guys over here. It's starting to look a lot more like a battle that we can win this, isn't it? Tell you what, let's take you two. Team up with Cummins battery at the back here. God, this is a scrappy looking thing. Can we reload and fire underwater with these? Are these breech loadings? I don't think they are. Oh God, that's bad, right? Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. We're trying to lay in fire from here. I don't know if it's been terribly effective. Chris Pinkney's men can come around the outside. We can put skirmishers out as well, which will be useful. What we should do is get some of these. More skirmishers. More skirmishers are useful, especially in woods. Right, the solstice shooters, come on. Let's keep plying forwards with fresh troops. We want the fresh troops, Kennedy's men. Bring them down. We've got this bit. This is excellent. Now we just need to hold this into those trees. We're going to try and share the casualties out a bit more evenly in this one. In the previous battle, it was brutal for poor old Second Corps. We found some cavalry over here. These will be able to come round and they should be able to out... Actually, who cares about outflanking the artillery? Let's get the Life Regiment Hussars in there and get them mashing away. I think of Washington's men, they're going to have to stay at the back there. They are shot up and they are bad. Let them recover for a bit. Nice. Ohio Outlaws getting a nice volley in there. Okay, so I think the Rebs are beat, but it's been, as they always are, it's been a costly flipping fight. Get on that flank. Grigsby's men, I think, can just advance to contact now. Brilliant, we've got some new troops coming in. We'll move forwards, give the old guys some respite. Let's get some artillery in a bit closer. Do we have a position? We do have a situation here where these guys aren't fighting, so let's get D's brigade in. We just need to surround their firing line with as many troops from all angles as possible. Ooh, we've had some serious fighting here. Badger's men, you go rejoin. We've got fresh skirmishers. We're good. We don't need no more. We're going to try and get at those supplies down the back there. You guys are low on ammo. They're doing great, though. Thompson sharpshooters are doing really good. Chris Pinckney's brigade, I think they've taken too many losses. I'm going to have to reinforce them because they're kind of weak these days. So we're probably going to lose a second star on them. I try not to do that, but I mean, I don't think there's any real alternative in this case. So we've got to hold this for 50 minutes. Oh, what the hell? A fresh brigade? Get that out of there. What the hell? Where did that come from? Anderson's brigade? Do we have something that's going to give us a nasty surprise here? Have we been outflanked? That is surprising. That is very, very surprising. And I'm now suddenly not feeling quite so confident as I was. D's brigade. Into the trees, please. Page's brigade, move up. Kennedy's doing well there. I need some fresh troops. I want to give someone else a go. I suppose I could bring the Frisian volunteers in. Right, Nelson's men. Excellent. You get in there. You'll do some great work. So, the sharpshooters that were working down here. Let's bring the cavalry over. We should be able to mince this cavalry milling around in the trees. The life regiment's about to get involved very quickly here. I really wanted to go at the artillery over there, but a fleeing one of these will do. I didn't charge them in. Okay. That's fine, because that will save us... Save the charge for when I want to use it for something else. They're fleeing off. They're fleeing into the river. They're routing. Let's charge the next one. Can I bring the sharpshooters out? Because I would really like to try and get the artillery in the flank if we could. We've got sharpshooters, skirmishers I should say, over there. Wow, routed? What shot us? What shot us up there? That was something that was not expected. Nelson's men? Were we outflanked? Something might have got a flanking bonus on us. Right, so we should have some solid troops here. Let's bring these down. At the double, obviously. Get involved against this guy. Also, if we just advance from here, we should be able to pick them off in the back. My cavalry is milling around and is actually now retreat. No, that can't be right. I can't select them. I can't select them. We're routing. I think we did some good work, but we are actually routing there. So that appears to be the end of that little adventure. We're still sniping off over there. That's good work. That's good work. Nelson's brigade seems to have recovered. We need to get this artillery blasted away. That's what we need to do. Let's advance across there. Do we do a general advance here? I think we do. If we go like that, then they're going in nicely. Let's get the artillery in again. God, it's hard selecting these things sometimes. Who else? Grigsby's brigade. Oh, you can shoot this guy in the flank. He's going to go down very quick. I'm still a little bit concerned about what's going on up here and how that ever got there. Oof, the Kraken skirmishers took some punishment there. I think they're going to try and make a move on this farm. But I'm not going to be drawn away just in case somebody else comes running in and captures that at the last minute, because that would be devastating for us. You guys can actually get involved down here, so that would be good. The Life Regiment Hussars are recovering nicely. Let's get Let's get over here. Yeah, that was dangerous. Perhaps silly. I would like to try and capture some of the supplies if we can. We've got 9 minutes, so if I'm going to do that, it's going to have to be now. Right, mount up, fellas. And charge. They should be both ours, right? Nice. Actually, I don't think we need you going in. Let's get you in somewhere closer. Let's see. Come on then. That should be enough to capture them. You can actually go back up there. And let's see. What happens? Can supplies capture supplies? That would be the most bizarre situation ever, right? Keep shooting away. Keep shooting away. I want to shoot the artillery. They're the ones I want to get. Finish? No, screw that. Let's do this. Let's kill everything here. I don't think we need... I'm going to get you just to rejoin your regiment because you are in a bit of trouble. Thompson's sharpshooters are now wading across a river down here. Okay, I'm going to get my melee cavalry in. I'm absolutely determined to. Let's get you guys in. I don't know that we can do much with this. Very bizarre. I don't know how Anderson's brigades got across there. This battle's gone substantially better than I was expecting it to, though. I really thought this was going to be a very tough one. And let's not downplay the sort of casualties that we've taken, because it has been quite serious. We've got enemy troops trying to flee across a river and not having huge success with it. I must be able to get these in somehow. Let's position them like that and speed them in. Are they not even going to make an attempt at this? Because this looks really weird. How did you guys... Come on. Washington's Rangers, go back in. Try that again. I think people are running away. Right, let's go. I'm going to try a charge here. This is going to be mad. We're going in. You guys might want to come down and sort of assist with this. Oh, they're broken. Excellent. They're in. We did take a bit of a pasting in the end there, but these guys are about to break, I'm pretty sure. Wow, just lots of Confederates fleeing everywhere. Get the Rangers back in. I'm not going to allow anyone to recapture those supplies. We're going to finish this shortly. But I think we're in for a complete kill here. Everyone run. They're going to break, aren't they? They're going to break. Dismount, shoot, in the back. Everyone routing quite nicely. They're destroyed. That would be a surrender. These guys absolutely smashed. Can we get you in as well? The supplies coming in have been quite useful, I must admit. Broken, smashed. There's nothing left. We've done everything, apart from Anderson's brigade. But yeah, I think we'll take that as a success, shall we? Right, so the Confederates were absolutely smashed there. I can't believe this. It doesn't matter because they will reappear later in the campaign, whereas we have to replace our casualties, which is a shame. But we did outnumber them nicely to start with. They had more cavalry, as always seems to be the case. We did better with guns this time. So we lost 7,500 infantry, which we can replace, thankfully. The experience is a bit tougher. Cavalry, not many. No artillery lost. Oh, well, 4 gunners, but no guns. We did really good there. I was very happy with that. Badger's Brigade, top of the list. Ohio Outlaws, Yorkshire Volunteers. That was all good work, folks, but it was another brutal fight. And we have had Oh, a Major General wounded. That's a shame. But it's okay, because we do have replacements, I think. What do we capture? This is always my favourite bit. So we've got some British Enfields, some Tyler Texases. I haven't heard of this outside of this game. So it's not something that I would expect to be manufactured in massive amounts, but I'm going to have to go look it up because I honestly don't know anything about it. But all the stuff I've read, I don't remember hearing many accounts of the Tyler Texas, and I think we've captured quite a few now. 12-pounders, a lot of supplies, and well, just some 12-pound, 29 12-pounders. That's not a bad haul. Okay, good news. Well done, folks. You guys fought very well. I knew that was going to be a bigger battle than it looked like. Okay, let's go to career points because there's not a lot. We've got one. So logistics, we're going to max out logistics, and then we will put future ones into training. What training does, let me click apply on that one. This one, increasing your training allows you to replenish unit losses with new veterans for a lower cost and keep the unit skills at higher levels. So all it actually does is reduce the cost of recruiting veterans, which I have been trying not to do because it's a slightly gamey thing. I mean, you could say that, I mean, look, we don't lose experience. It does cost us money, but we don't lose experience. It's a game mechanic that I should maybe use going into these end game fights, but I'm trying not to do it because in reality, if you replace troops, they come in as rookies. And as long as we can maintain the 2nd star, I'm happy with that. It'd be nice to have 3-star units. We're going to end up with more money than we can ever do anything with, though, so it might be the case. Do you know, I think we probably should. If I do that to get them up, they're way back down to 1 star, and that's a shame. It is a shame to do that. I'll think about this. Let me know your thoughts. Should I just be recruiting veterans, or should I actually stick to my guns and make this a bit more of a challenge by recruiting rookies? I kind of like the challenge aspect of it, but we might end up in the final battle and just unable to win it because no 3-star brigades. But that would be okay. I could probably live with that. Let's have a look. There's some of these in the shop. These are the new 1863 Springfields. You're okay. And the Cambridges. I didn't see them in, actually. Were they in there? I didn't see them. As long as we can maintain 2 stars, I am fairly happy with that. So that's good enough for me. We're keeping the men at about 2,000, which is brilliant. We've got 20,000 replacements. Let me put... Is this our reserve? We only have colonels in the reserve. Do we have... Ah, that's a shame. Okay, well, it's going to have to be... It's going to have to be a colonel then. I'd rather have had... I don't think we can take one from anywhere else. Is anyone in 4th Corps? The Iron Brigade are led by a 2-star. If I replace him, then they will go down to 1 star. The 1st Division... I mean, this is 4th Corps. This doesn't get involved, does it? Let's put a colonel in there. It'll be right. It'll be absolutely right. So, where did we have him? Where was he? We're going to put a Major General in there. Keep him in there. I mean, we do need to recruit the others. This was a problem towards the end of the war. Both sides, especially the Confederates, really struggled to replace experienced leaders. High-ranking officers when they got incapacitated. Do we do that? Let me know your thoughts on using the veterans thing so that we don't lose experience. I am tempted to carry on with it, and even if we end up going down some ranks, I mean, 1-star units, they're not terrible, are they? It might just be the way this goes, but as long as we can maintain around about 2,000, I think I'm fairly happy to do this. We've nearly got the artillery up to 3 stars. I do like to look after my cannons. We keep them at the back where it's safe. Yorkshires. We're going to lose some stamina from doing that. It's a shame. But it is what it is. They're okay. Oh. Yeah, they're going to have to be okay. The Lancashires. We do lose. Okay, so we're losing... We are losing stats from doing this. I think this is going to be... inevitable, actually. We're going to have to go down to 1 star. We need a lot of... That's a lot. That is a lot, but we need it. Small cavalry units are just too brittle. That's okay. He's full. Thompson's. Oh, nice. Oh, we've got a second star now, and this is going to be a shame because they're going to. Well, actually, max strength is 500, so we can lose. We can keep it slightly under strength. Reconnaissance gives them more spotting and more stealth. Now that's good. This gives them reloading time increases, but so does their accuracy in their firearms. I'm going to go with the reconnaissance because that sounds like a very sneaky thing for our sharpshooters. Oh, the cascade cannons? Nice. We got an improvement there. So that's the cover, stealth, and rotation. I think I'm just going to go for there's reloading times. That is firearms and accuracy. 10% reloading time. I'm going to go for the accuracy because I want to see these guns make a difference. I want to see them hit. Clemens Brigade. Let's get you. We're going to go for the same thing, are we? Accuracy. 10% to reloading time. I don't think that's a big deal. I might be wrong in this, but I don't think it's too big a deal. Sean's Brigade. Can we get you guys up there? And we'll go for the same thing. We'll just do my usual stuff. Solstice Shooters. Well done. There won't be as much to do. Dees Brigade get the second star. Excellent. There won't be as much to do in Second Corps because I don't think you guys took as many casualties this time. That's fine. Scribner's fine. Second Corps, what does it look like? Let's see. There's poor old Barges Brigade. Actually, you didn't get involved in that fight, did you? Blake's Dogmeat. I don't think these guys came in at all. Nor did any of these. Nor did any of these. So who was it? None of you guys fought. Did I put the Third Corps in? Okay, my bad. I put the Third Corps in. Whoops. Well, that explains quite a bit, actually. We're going to have a colonel in charge of
Yes, sir!
Nelson's Brigade. Now Carr's Brigade. That's we can afford to go up a bit. That's okay. Toon. See, even in the Third Corps, we've got good quality soldiers in here. Well experienced. That's fine. We can go max on there. You look like you're good. Fry's guns were good. Sharpshooters. Yep, sharpshooters are good. Oh, hunter rifles. Okay. Lots in the armory. Do we have anything better? I mean, I like the Sharps rifles because of the range, but we don't have enough. We could go for the Spencers. Now, these have less range, but a much higher fire rate than the Sharps. It's literally 3 times the fire rate. Do we want to do that? It would be something interesting. And we have enough of them. I would say the Third Corps soldiers probably don't get involved enough. Mind you, I'm using these hunters, which are not very good. And the accuracy is awful. Oh, God. Yeah, let's equip them. Let's get rid of the hunters. Who have you got? You've got Sharps rifles. That's good. Good. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of those hunters. We'll save them so we can put them in 4th Corps, but they're not very good. Okay. Hoax men. How are we doing? You're good. I don't think anyone else... I'm not going to increase the number of soldiers there. Is it time to change the good old Lorenz? We have loads of money. For once. I don't think anyone in here... Sharps model 1859. We didn't get the Dakota Cavalry B in. Welcome to the battlefield, by the way. Hopefully we'll get you in one of the next fights. Is there anything better? I mean, the Sharps 1859 isn't a bad weapon. 250 yards. I don't think there's anything down here that we have enough of to actually replace it with. The nearest thing is the Smith, which has less range, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, I think... Yeah, you see, these guys never got in. Whiting's men. We should... Can we not just... He's a lieutenant colonel. So we're going to lose some efficiency, but not command. Screw it. Oh, hang on. Does he go... Ah, okay, that's why he's at that size. We wait till the experience takes him up. And Garfield's men, Same situation. We've got soldiers now. We've got spare soldiers. We could flesh out the 4th Corps. We could replace weapons. We probably don't need to. Let's have a look at the battles map and see where we're going to go next. It's going to be the Mule Shoe. This is going to be a brutal fight. We have to hope that the Confederates make the same mistakes they did in history and remove their artillery prior to the fight, believing that the Union was going to outflank them and they were going to need to move on quickly. That's what happened. We'll see if this actually is going to be the case. Let's see how many corps I put in. So it's 2 corps again, so it's probably going to be 1st and 2nd Corps, like it was supposed to be last time, but actually wasn't. And that's why it's called the Mule Shoe. It looks like a horseshoe-shaped salient here. It was overrun. It was... I think the Union might have been pushed back, but it was a brutal, horrible, rough fight. Anyway, we'll save that for the next one. Hope you're still enjoying the series, folks. Don't forget to go and check out the Ukraine video if you haven't already. Big thanks to those who have and have already helped the cause. So we shall see you on the next one.